Footage the Egyptian military would rather you didn't see. The homes of Egyptians in North Sinai being blown up as part of a radical anti-terror tactic. The plan is to create a buffer zone that stretches for 10 kilometers along the border with Gaza, so militants can be easily identified and eliminated. This was filmed from the Gaza side. The cameras are not allowed on the Egyptian side, but officials say most residents were more than willing to move.
65% of the residents we spoke to prefer to take compensation for the land and buildings, and they'll find alternatives. 29% want compensation for the buildings and ask the government to provide land in Al Rish city, and 2% ask for financial compensation and give them houses.
The buffer zone is part of a dramatic security clampdown following 2 attacks in the Sinai last week. Egypt suffered a wave of militant attacks since the ousting of Islamist President Mohamed Morsi in July 2013, but the Sinai attacks were the deadliest in years. Many Egyptians want even tougher action.
In the 90s, my city saw unprecedented terrorist attacks. Now it's perfect, and South Egypt was also cleansed of terrorism. Our army has the power to remove the terrorists from Sinai. We don't need to use the borders with Palestine or Libya. We all support the army to deport the hostile elements.
Terrorists can't be treated with mercy. We can't take them slowly or politically. They must be pressured with harsh measures. We must remove it from its roots. But politics make them do what they plan for.
Even the country's National Human Rights Council says the Sinai eviction are not a cause for its concern.
This is temporarily if the benefits of the country requires that. The people must be consulted. The country is in danger, and this zone represents a grave threat, so we must find solutions.
Most Egyptians who've experienced the wave of terrorism that hit the country during the 90s believe that force is the most effective way to deal with terrorism, while some youth believe there are more lenient ways.
They must deal with them as citizens of this country, not as terrorists. If they continue this way, it will make them want to leave or feel unwanted in the country. They'll have angry feelings toward the state.
We don't know what is going on in Sinai. They've been fighting terrorism for over a year, and now they say, let's fight terrorism again. What have you been doing? Using force has failed. It's time they seek other options. The army spokesman says they killed dozens every day. How do you know these are terrorists? They can kill innocent people, and their families will seek vengeance.
Critics doubt this sort of strategy is going to work, but it's clear the government is determined to take extreme measures and believes it has public backing. Adel Mahroui, CCTV, Cairo.